Can you imagine lighting a simple incense stick and within 24 hours, feeling that something in your life begins to change? This isn't magic. It isn't an internet cliche. It's an ancient practice used by Buddhist monks and spiritual healers for centuries. But how can a scent attract money? What's the connection between sacred smoke and the energy of abundance? And why do some incenses work while others do absolutely nothing? In this video, you're going to discover the 3 incenses you must burn in your home if you want to activate a powerful vibration of prosperity. We're not talking about empty superstitions. We're talking about Buddhist wisdom, ancient spiritual rituals that combine intention, energy, and natural elements to unlock your connection with the flow of money. Maybe you've tried affirmations. Maybe you've visualized your bank account full, but there is something you're missing, a clear sign to the universe. What if that sign was the smoke of an incense stick? Today, I'll show you not only which incenses they are, but also how to use them correctly, at what moment, with what intention, and most importantly, how to prepare your own energy to receive the change. And the best part? You don't need to spend a fortune. These incenses are closer than you think. You just need to know how to choose them, light them, and use the power of faith for it to work. In Buddhist tradition, incense is much more than a scent. It's an offering, a tool to purify the space, calm the mind, and attract positive energies. Each aroma has a specific vibration. Some cleanse, others protect, but only a few have the power to activate abundance in record time. And what's most incredible is when you light one with intention, not only does the energy in your home change, the energy inside you changes too. If you're ready to open the doors to abundance, write in the comments, "I deserve abundance, and I am ready to receive it." When you speak or write your intention, you start to align your energy with abundance. This small action could be the first step to unlocking what once felt impossible. And if this message already feels right for you, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss future teachings on prosperity and energy. Also, share this video with someone who might need to hear it today, because abundance grows when it's shared. Now that your energy is open to receive, let's look a little deeper. How many times have you heard that everything is energy? It may sound like a trendy phrase, but it carries a deep truth that quantum physics and spiritual traditions have been pointing to for a long time. Everything vibrates. Everything emits a frequency. Rituals aren't just symbolic acts. They are mechanisms of focus and energetic transformation. They work because they create a clear intention, a sacred moment, and a channel for energy to move. And when it comes to attracting money, what we're really doing is aligning ourselves with the frequency of abundance. Buddhist monks know this very well. In their temples, incense rituals aren't decoration or protocol. They are bridges between the material and the spiritual. Every incense they light has a purpose. Every wisp of smoke carries a message to the universe. The smoke rises, and with it, your desires, your requests, your affirmations. And you can do the same from your home. But why do they really work? First, there's a neurological and emotional component. When you perform a ritual, your mind focuses. You stop thinking about the urgent and connect with the important. This creates a shift in your mental vibration. You leave scarcity mode and enter abundance mode. You're literally changing your brain chemistry. Cortisol drops, dopamine rises, and your mind begins to look for opportunities instead of threats. Second, there's an energetic factor. Some aromas, like the incenses I'll share later, have properties that, according to aromatherapy studies in ancestral medicine, can stimulate states of openness, gratitude, calm, clarity, and action, all of which are key to attracting wealth. Because no one receives money from a place of stress. Wealth flows to those who vibrate in confidence, presence, and inner security. Third, and perhaps the most powerful, you send a clear signal to the universe. When you perform a ritual, your energy says, "I'm ready, I'm available, I'm receptive." That clarity, that coherence between thought, emotion, and action is what often activates results that feel almost miraculous. In Buddhist wisdom, there's a powerful idea. Abundance arrives when you stop resisting it. And rituals, especially when done with intention and faith, help you release that resistance. A ritual doesn't need to be complicated. Sometimes it's enough to turn off your phone, light a candle, burn an incense stick, and repeat an affirmation from your heart. It's an act of presence, and that has more power than you can imagine. And here comes something fascinating. Repetition creates reality. If you burn incense once, maybe nothing happens. But if you do it for 3 consecutive days, with clear intention and focused mind, it's very likely that you'll start noticing signs. People paying you back, unexpected opportunities, profitable ideas, and even revealing dreams. Everything starts to move. Energy is like water. If you open the fountain, it flows. And do you know what's even more powerful? You don't need to intellectually understand all of this. You just need to experience it. Light an incense stick with intention, breathe deeply, repeat a mantra, and feel how everything begins to shift. In fact, this isn't something exclusive to Buddhism. Many cultures, from Hinduism to Native American shamanism, use smoke as a tool for cleansing, connection, and attraction. Fire represents transformation, smoke is the messenger, and the aroma is the emotional anchor that activates internal memories of confidence and possibility. Have you ever smelled something that instantly took you back to a happy memory? Scents have direct access to your subconscious, and that's why when you use specific incenses with financial intention, what you're really doing is reprogramming your mind to believe that money can arrive, and it does.
This isn't about lighting incense and lying down to wait for a miracle. It's about opening yourself mentally and energetically to opportunities. Rituals make you receptive, and when you're receptive, you're alert. And when you're alert, you make decisions you didn't even notice before. That's also attracting money, not from fantasy, but from expanded awareness. So the next time you see an incense stick, don't underestimate it. It's not just smoke, it's a key. And maybe, just maybe, that key opens the door to a new chapter in your life. The first incense you should burn if you want to attract money in less than 24 hours is sandalwood. The soft, sweet, woody aroma of sandalwood is much more than pleasant. It's one of the most powerful spiritual tools for opening pathways to abundance, and its use goes back more than 4,000 years. In Buddhist tradition, sandalwood isn't only used to create a meditative atmosphere, it's considered a direct bridge to divine energy. It's one of the favorite aromas in rituals because it has the power to calm the mind, raise the vibration of the soul, and activate the feeling of worthiness. Remember, money doesn't arrive when you're anxious. It arrives when you're aligned, at peace, with a clear mind and an open heart. And sandalwood does exactly that. It harmonizes your inner energy so the outer flow can manifest. When you burn sandalwood incense, you're creating a vibrational field that communicates to the universe. I am ready to receive. And this isn't just tradition. There are studies showing how its aroma affects the nervous system, reducing stress and improving mood. And when you're at peace, you make better decisions. You notice opportunities. You become magnetic. Money loves people who are calm, grounded, and confident. Sandalwood helps you enter that state. But here's the key. It's not enough to simply burn it. To activate its power as a channel of abundance, follow this simple ritual. Choose a moment without interruptions, ideally early in the morning or right before going to sleep. Write an abundance affirmation on a piece of paper. Something simple but clear, like, money flows to me with ease and joy. Light the sandalwood incense, close your eyes, and take 3 deep breaths. Read your affirmation out loud as if it were already true. Feel the emotion behind it. Let the incense burn completely. Don't interrupt the energetic process. Do this for 3 consecutive days. You'll notice that it's not just the aroma that changes, it's you, your attitude, your energy, your faith. And here's an extra detail which can boost the ritual's effect even stronger. As the smoke rises, imagine your financial worries dissolving. Visualize the smoke as a cleanser that carries away your fears and mental blocks. Because many times the issue isn't that money doesn't want to come, it's that we, without realizing it, block it with thoughts of scarcity, guilt, or fear. Sandalwood, because it works on both the root chakra and the crown chakra, balances the material and the spiritual. It connects you to the earth and to the divine. And when that connection is in harmony, money doesn't just arrive, it stays. In many Eastern cultures, sandalwood has long been associated with long-lasting wealth. In India, for example, merchants place sandalwood in their shops to attract customers. And in Thailand, it is considered a sacred gift that blesses the one who receives it. But the most important part of all this is the intention. If you do it in a hurry or doubt, it won't work. Incense amplifies your energy, but it doesn't invent it. Whatever you feel when you light it is what it will magnify. That's why when you use it, do it with faith, with respect, with gratitude in advance. Act as if the money is already on its way, because it is. Sandalwood is a spiritual tool that, when used consciously, can open doors you never even noticed before. The next incense is much less known, but incredibly powerful: Palo Santo. Often underestimated by those who associate it only with energetic cleansing, Palo Santo is actually one of the most potent sacred woods for unblocking both financial and spiritual pathways. Its name literally means holy wood, and that's no coincidence. Since pre-Inca times, Andean shamans and spiritual masters have used it to purify the soul, protect the home, and call in good fortune. But how does it actually work to attract money? The answer lies in its vibration. Palo Santo has an extremely high energetic frequency. When you burn it, its smoke not only cleanses, it elevates. And when your vibration rises, you automatically detach from fear, scarcity, and guilt, the three greatest enemies of prosperity. It's as if your energetic field resets, allowing you to reconnect with your inner power and create space for something new. Because money, like all energy, needs space to flow, and Palo Santo clears that space, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally too. Many rituals focus solely on removing negativity, but it's not enough to empty. You must fill with intention. Palo Santo has that double power. It frees you from the past and prepares you to receive. Its aroma is unlike anything else: sweet, earthy, with hints of mint and citrus. Once you smell it, it stays in your soul. It's an aroma that awakens, that shakes you, that says it's time to release the old and receive the new. Here's a simple but powerful ritual to use Palo Santo for money. Open the windows. This not only allows the smoke to circulate, but symbolizes opening paths. Money enters when you leave doors open, literally and metaphorically. Light the Palo Santo, let the flame burn for a few seconds, then blow gently so only the smoke remains. Walk through your home, guiding the smoke into every room, especially forgotten corners. As you walk, softly repeat, "I am cleansing this space so money can flow with freedom, joy, and purpose." When you finish, sit in silence. Place the Palo Santo in a heat-safe bowl. Breathe. Feel. This short act has a deep impact, and the more you repeat it, the stronger the energetic field becomes. You're not just doing something pretty, you're reprogramming your home to vibrate in the frequency of wealth. If you want to take it a step further, here's an additional technique. Place 3 golden coins under your bed inside a white envelope after cleansing with Palo Santo. This combination, aroma, intention, symbol, is used in abundance rituals. It is believed to seal the energetic work and keep it active through the night. Remember, this isn't superstition, it's symbolic activation. Every time your subconscious encounters the idea of those coins, it receives the message, wealth is welcome here. If you practice this ritual regularly, once a week for example, you'll notice changes not only externally, but internally. Less anxiety,
more focus, more signs, more synchronicities. Money begins there, with being aligned with the belief that you deserve more. And every time the smoke of Palo Santo rises, you're reminding the universe of exactly that. The third incense to burn for fast money attraction is myrrh, the rich, mystical resin known for its deep and ancient aroma. Myrrh is a spiritual treasure, and its use traces back to some of the most sacred rituals in human history. It has been offered to gods, to kings, and used in ancient temples from Egypt to India. And in Buddhism, although it's not originally Asian, it was adopted because of its immense power for connection, purification, and attracting material blessings. Myrrh represents something very few people understand. Wealth doesn't always come from the outside. It begins from within. Myrrh works like a mirror. When you burn it, it clears what no longer serves you, reveals what blocks you, and strengthens what you already have. It is introspection. It is rebirth. And when someone is reborn, the new finally has space to manifest. Myrrh burns slowly. It's not explosive. It's patient and steady. And that is what true wealth is: stable, lasting, and solid. Most people want quick results, but they're not always willing to face what is holding them back internally. Myrrh, in defense, is not just incense. It's a portal that helps you observe your patterns, your scarcity thoughts, your stagnant emotions, and release them. Because yes, sometimes what stops us from receiving more is not the lack of opportunities, but the lack of internal space. When you use myrrh in a ritualistic way, you activate a deep process of transformation. It's not a coincidence that it was used in purification ceremonies and embalming. It's not for the superficial, it's for the profound. And when you cleanse deeply, the universe responds deeply. Here is a complete ritual with myrrh to release old beliefs and attract new abundance. Get myrrh in resin or stick form. If it's resin, you'll need special charcoal to burn it. The resin experience is more intense and ritualistic. Find a quiet space, ideally at night when everything is calmer and you can connect with yourself without interruptions. Before lighting it, write on a piece of paper what you want to release: fears, debts, insecurity, beliefs like money is bad or I don't deserve it. Light the myrrh respectfully. Watch how the smoke rises. That smoke represents your intention in motion. Burn the paper carefully or read it aloud while the incense burns. You are declaring that you are letting it go, that it no longer defines you. Now write on another paper what you want to attract: financial stability, increasing income, economic freedom. Be clear and feel it as if you already have it. Place that paper under a stone or a sacred figure. Don't read it again, just trust. The work is done. This ritual, if done sincerely, can trigger big changes, because beyond the smoke and aroma, you're working with the language of the subconscious. You're training your mind and energy to act from a new place. And if myrrh does something better than any other incense, it's protection. When you burn myrrh, you create a spiritual field that prevents energies of scarcity, envy, or blockage from interfering with your process. It's like a shield, but also a magnet, because once the field is clean and protected, good things begin to arrive. You don't need to be an expert. You only need presence. Every time you burn myrrh, you're reminding yourself that you deserve something better. You're saying with your energy, my financial story can change, and it is changing. There are subtle signs that show it's working. You start making clearer decisions. You notice you spend less on impulse. Opportunities, people, or ideas appear that you couldn't see before. Your relationship with money stops being tense and becomes lighter. And most importantly, you begin to trust. That trust is magnetic. The universe responds quickly when there is certainty, and myrrh helps cultivate it. Remember this: external wealth is a reflection of your internal wealth. If you cleanse, release, and open the channel, the flow begins. And myrrh, with its deep, enveloping, wise aroma, is one of the oldest keys to achieving this. Do you want to attract money in less than 24 hours? Try myrrh, but do it seriously. Do it with heart, and get ready, because if you do it right, nothing will be the same. Lighting incense with intention is only the first step. If you truly want to accelerate results and create real transformation in your financial life, you need to enhance the experience. And we're not talking about doing more, but doing better, conscious, aligned, complete. Here are 5 practical keys to turn your incense ritual into a real magnet for abundance.
1. Activate the energy with affirmations. Words carry vibration, and affirmations unblock specific energetic channels. You can simply write or say out loud, "I attract money and abundance with ease and joy." Repeating it while the incense burns strengthens your energetic field, opens financial pathways, and stabilizes prosperity. As you do it, visualize your bank account full, your debts paid, your dreams fulfilled. 2. Use energetic timing. Not every moment of the day carries the same energetic power. There are 2 especially potent time windows for these rituals. At sunrise, it represents new beginnings, mental clarity, and fresh energy. At sunset, it symbolizes closure, introspection, and deep spiritual connection. Lighting incense at either of these times enhances its effect because you align yourself with the natural rhythms of the universe. 3. Use symbols that anchor your intention. The power of a symbol is not in its shape, but in the energy it represents. Here are some you can include in your ritual. A citrine stone, known as the money stone. It boosts confidence and attracts opportunities. A folded banknote. Place it under the incense while it burns to charge it with energy. These elements don't perform magic on their own, but they activate your subconscious and strengthen your mental focus. And where your focus goes, your energy flows. 4. Prepare the physical and energetic space. A dirty, messy, or tense space can block any intention, no matter how strong. Before starting any ritual, clean your space. Sweep, air it out, and remove broken or purposeless objects. Then do a short connection meditation. You can simply close your eyes, breathe deeply 3 times, or repeat mentally, "I am at peace. I am ready. I am open to receive." This doesn't just improve the experience, it sends a clear message to the universe that you're serious. 5. Feel before you ask. This may be the most important step. Many people perform rituals from a place of lack, from "I need," "I don't have," "I want desperately." But the universe doesn't respond to desire, it responds to frequency. And your frequency isn't defined by what you say, but by what you feel. So before asking for money, feel what it feels like to already have it. Imagine how you breathe when you have no debts, how you walk when you live in abundance, how you smile when everything is flowing. Do this during the ritual, or even better, before, and you will notice a huge difference. When you combine these 5 elements, affirmations, timing, symbol, space, and emotion, what you create is no longer a simple ritual. It becomes an act of power, an act that transforms, that opens paths. Because attracting money isn't about repeating phrases or burning scents. It's about aligning fully with the belief that you deserve more. It's about stopping the energy of begging and starting to generate your own. And here's a final secret. After the ritual, do something physical, something concrete. Organize your finances, make an important call, send that proposal, open a savings account, anything. Energetic movement combined with physical action is a manifestation amplifier. Now you know. 3 incenses, 3 spiritual keys, 3 paths to abundance. Not from urgency, but from awareness. Not from superstition, but from ancient wisdom. Sandalwood, to harmonize your internal energy. Palo Santo, to cleanse your space and open pathways. Myrrh, to release deep blockages and activate a renewed version of yourself. Each has a purpose, a vibration, and a power. And together, they form a complete ritual, a transformative practice that can change your relationship with money in just 24 hours. But remember,
Incense is a tool, not a miracle. The real miracle is you, your intention, your openness, your faith. What you put into this ritual is exactly what you'll receive back. And if you're watching this, it's not by accident. There is something inside you that knows the time has come to live differently, to receive more, to stop surviving and start prospering. So put into practice what you learned today. Don't leave it for later. Choose one of these incenses. Prepare your space, connect with your intention, and light it. Do it with heart, with respect, with grateful anticipation. Then watch how your energy shifts, how signs appear, how abundance slowly begins knocking on your door. And if this video inspired you, moved you, or left you wanting to learn more about spirituality, energy, and manifestation, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and turn on the notification bell to receive more teachings like this. Abundance isn't attracted through force, but through awareness. And today, you've taken the first step. Thank you for staying with me until the end. I'll see you in the next video where we'll continue uncovering ancient rituals and timeless teachings that can transform your life from the inside out.